a match day edition from bystanders at the newsstand here live from the streets of Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand this lovely morning. It's a weekend fully loaded of information, news, and here in Ogba on Flip TV is our match day. Today is the day I'm going to play our football match. I'm glad to have you watching us live. You are welcome. I hope that yesterday, which is Friday, you had a better sleep. Okay, depending where you are watching us from, I hope that Friday was a better day. You are welcome this lovely morning. I'm glad to have you. 2nd of August 2025. Happy New Month to each and every one of you. In case you know what us yesterday, I'm wishing you a lovely time here. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand this lovely morning. God bless you all. Like and share and drop your comments. We are talking about politics here. Politicking. Politics. Here this lovely morning. And there's a question on the front page of the Vanguard this lovely morning. The Vanguard is asking this question that can coalition repeat 2015 feat, stop ruling party? Disunity in opposition may pave way for APC. Government stifling opposition, Bafarawa Onwosu. Now I'll be reading those information to you this lovely morning. Somebody said, I regret coming back to Nigeria. No Nigerian mourns as son dies in police cell. This is the news coming from the Vanguard newspaper. I said, I regret coming back to Nigeria. He's regretting that action. Regretting an old man whose son died in police cell. Regretting his action. Polygamy is not new, but its meaning is no longer the same. We're talking about polygamy here on Vanguard. Health. Scientists discovered novel way to prevent breast cancer. Fitness may rival Viagra for treating erectile dysfunction. Study. Health is on the Vanguard. Arewa. Why not can't blame Tinubu for marginalization? Governor Sani. How Kaduna Summit forced FG to tackle North alleged marginalization. 2027. Can coalition repeat 2015 feat, stop ruling party? Disunity in opposition may pave way for APC. And government stifling opposition, Bafarawa Onwosu. We haven't called off strike nurses. Yesterday, it been said that the nurses have called off strike, but they are denying it themselves. And when ancestry becomes politics, when you are these are editorial. You can go and read them on the Vanguard newspaper. This is about sports here. Controversy over FIFA Go project in Nigeria. Pinnick, Momichele head to court. FIFA Go project. There's a controversy about that this lovely morning. Let's talk about what's happening on the Punch newspaper. The 2nd of August 2025. And like I told my viewers, today is our match day on Flip TV by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. We are going to show it to you live. 5 p.m. Nigerian time on Flip TV. Falcons 150 million gift sparks outrage among retired soldiers. Top battling poverty. This on the front page of the Punch this morning. Two Babas remarriage raises legal question on divorce, bigamy. It is on the Punch this morning. Nigeria must go. How Ghana business rules, landlord action triggers xenophobic fear. Igbo community suspend Yam festival. Traders alleged restriction. President Mahama promises safety of Nigerians and property. See kids return from school after my son died in Sockaway breaks me. This is a transporter which kid died in Sockaway. Scary tales of Nigerian mothers shooting baby with alcoholic drinks. I'll be reading this for you, my viewers. How can you be a mother and be giving your baby alcoholic drink? I stop corrupt colleague from killing traveler with cash filled bag without DSP. This is very good news. God bless the man. 800,000 fresh undergraduates to face NDLA drug test from September. And it says, striking nurses to consider FG's offer today. These are on the front page of the Punch newspaper. And still on the football, Governor Fitri gives Madugu 50 million house for WAFCON victory. I'm talking about the governor of the home state of the Super Falcons coach. Money rain, money. Falcons fans ignite Lagos with Mission X Bash. Everybody celebrating the Super Falcons. And like it's always said, success has many friends. Failure has many enemies. Nobody want to be seen with failure. Everybody's always around success. The Super Falcons success is really reigniting whatever is happening across Nigeria. People are very happy. Nigerians are very excited about the success of the Super Falcons this time around. So you are seeing many people celebrating the success of our Falcons this lovely morning, which is very good news for Nigeria. At least, like I said, if you have a lady that's playing ball, your child who is a lady playing ball, I mean a girl, you must encourage her. Money all across our Super Falcons. But I hope that our people that are playing football today, starting from Mr. Tinubu, probably if you score more goals today, something will come out this lovely time. So I'm looking at this news this time around. But let me read from the we do many things. The Ghana story, the North marginalization and everything. Because Arewa, why not come blame him for marginalization? How can that submit force LG to tackle North's alleged marginalization? These are the front page of the Punch. So I'll be reading it to you bit by bit. But on this, let's do this one first with my viewers this lovely morning. Why? Let's do this one first. This person said, I regret coming back to Nigeria. When Nigeria's months, our son dies in police cell. I'll be doing this one with you this lovely morning. I'll be reading it the way it happened this lovely morning. But let me give some of my viewers who are online this lovely morning. It's our match day edition on bystanders at the newsstand on Flip TV. You are welcome, like I said once again. You are welcome. Like and share and drop your comments. Mide Olu, well done. Good morning, my guys watching from Florence City. Nelson Gilbert. Patrick Cosma say good morning, my brother. CO, good morning all. And God bless you all. Amen. Yomi Jolly, good morning. You are welcome. Like and share and then drop your comments this lovely morning. But I want to read this to my viewers. It's on the page 3 of Saturday Vanguard. A man who is abroad said he regretted coming back to Nigeria after his son died in police cell. So let me read it to you before we start the conversation proper with Mr. Chinedu. For 92-year-old Festus Agaba, life has become an endless nightmare of grief and regret after his 50-year-old son, Kingsley, reportedly died in Lagos custody at the Ajeromi Division, Lagos, under what he described as a chilling mix of deception, cruelty, and extortion. Sitting in modest Lagos home, leaning heavily on worker, the frail non-Nigerian, badly paralysis recounted how He was recounting to Saturday Vanguard how the family torment began on June 26, 2025, when policemen later identified as operative of the IGP Intelligence Response Team Abuja arrested his younger son, Kenneth. I'm reading here from the Vanguard newspaper how a man is regretting coming back to Nigeria. Let me continue. In a quivering voice, he said, I get come back to this country. I was employed directly from abroad to come here. Since I came to this country, I have never seen this type of experience. My 50-year-old son, Kingsley, was the one taking care of me. Now I don't know what to do. He had gone to drop the children at school when the policemen, 5 in number, handcuffed him in the presence of my grandchildren and whisked him away. For 4 agonizing days, we did not know where Kenneth was. Then I received a call from a policeman who identified himself as Danjuma, telling us to bring food for Kenneth at Ajeromi police station. But the family hope soon turned into horror, as Kingsley was reportedly detained on arrival. Later, according to the non-Nigerian, a family contact was told to bring someone on level 12 for Kenneth bail. He said, I told them I didn't have anyone at that level, but I couldn't bring my house document. They agreed. I gave the document to a deacon who took them to the station. By the time he got there, he found that my elder son had collapsed. At the hospital where he was taken, Dr. told Kingsley had died before he was brought in. And the policemen vanished, claiming they went to pump their tire. I am reading from the Vanguard this lovely morning. Root cause. The tragedy roots trace back to a bitter dispute over a story building on Salami Street, Tolu Road, in Ajeromi Felodun area. Kenneth, the younger son earlier arrested, explained that years ago he had helped his girlfriend, Mary James, facilitate the property purchase. Mary used my late elder brother's name as a buyer on the contract of sale. He revealed, adding that the title documents were not produced. The matter was said to have been reported at the First Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, Alagbon, where the document failed to appear, leading to the arrest of the seller, identified as Prince, who reportedly told the detective that the papers were with the EFCC and promised to refund the money to Mary. I am reading what happened to the son of this man. But Kenneth said the matter took a new twist when Mary bypassed the police and settled directly with Prince. She shared a video showing them preparing a fresh deed for forfeiture. Further finding revealed that 4 months ago, the Federal High Court in Lagos ordered the federal forfeiture of the building to the federal government after the EFCC linked into 89 million siphoned from Sterling Bank during the system glitch. A mark that read EFCC keep off was boldly written in the front of the building when Saturday Vanguard visited. But some visitors said they were posted as owners of the building. They are accused of forging documents, including the Oluwa family receipts and deed assignment, alleged use to obtain 69 million from the complaint. Anthony Ledebim and his son Ikechukwu Sylvester Ledebim, despite being aware that the property in question was under dispute. Now, my viewers, how does it say about our justice system in Nigeria? I'm reading from the Vanguard newspaper this lovely time. The Vanguard newspaper this lovely hour. Let me do the punch here. The story behind the fact that the Ghana business story is here on the Punch newspaper. So let me do it first. Nigerians must go in Ghana. Let me read the story here this lovely time. It says, Nigeria must go. How Ghana business rules, landlord action trigger xenophobic fear. Nigeria must go in Ghana. But then, let me read more comments before I bring you that news this lovely time. Here from the streets of Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. King Joe, God bless you so much. He has fulfilled his promise. The money for drinks of the football match has landed. You are welcome. God bless you, King Joe Ogba. You are welcome. You have dropped the money. It is here. 30,000 naira has been dropped by King Joe for the drinks of our football match today. God bless so much. I will say it's a lovely time here. God bless so much, King Joe Ogba, this lovely morning. Let me read the Ghana must go business. What happened in Ghana? Let me read it here this time around. Nigeria must go. How Ghana business rules, landlord action triggers xenophobic fear. Nigeria living in Ghana have described the Nigeria must go protest, which broke out in parts of the country Tuesday, July 29, as an attempt to provoke diplomatic relations and crisis between the two African nations. I am reading from the Punch newspaper. Dozens of Ghanaians took to the streets in a protest tag Nigeria must go, demanding expulsion of Nigerians over allegations of rising crimes, including prostitution, ritual killing, and economic dominance. I'm reading from the Punch newspaper, page 4. Nigeria must go in Ghana. Protest, which is everybody can see. In a video of protest, which circulated on social media, some of the protesters were seen in red class shirts and Ghanaian flag, armed with placard with inscription as "Armed robbery and violent attack must stop." Our kids are getting missing because of the Igbos. Nigerians are kidnapping using our people for rituals. Who protect the rights and freedom of Ghanaians? Our heads are sent to mass position. A woman in one of the protest videos showed Nigeria must go because you can't be someone's country and behaving anyhow. Nigeria must go. They even have an Igbo king in Ghana. They have hijacked our land. It's a matter of time we conquer them and take over our country. Another protester said. Ghana must go. No. In Ghana, Nigeria must go. This body Ghana president is telling Nigerians no cause for alarm. You don't have any cause. No cause for alarm. Sit back. We are resolving this diplomatically, and then, but let us see action. We don't want what happening in South Africa repeat itself here in Nigeria. This lovely time. You are welcome this lovely morning. I have read the two news here. Ghana must go. Telling Nigerians in Ghana, it is time. After Ghana must go under Shehu Gashagari, then Nigeria must go. And number two, I've read the news of how a man who came back to Nigeria lost his 50-year-old son in Ajiromi, Ifelodun. I have read that this lovely time. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand this lovely morning. Let me see if the governor is ready this lovely morning. The governor of but you try, you score one goal. Thank you so much, the governor. Governor, the governor, yes, the governor of NIG. Are you still the governor of NIG? Of course. Okay, but let's talk about football match in 1 minute. What should we expect today by 5 p.m. before we start the news?
I'm not okay. We should expect not as usual actually. Our people have been warming up. They are taking this serious this time, but those could not score the last time. I've been planning to score at today. I just hope they will be able to achieve that at the end of the day. Yeah.
27. Can coalition repeat 2015 feat? Stop ruling party. Disunity in opposition may pave way for APC. Government is starving opposition. Safarawa and Omosu. We saw how APC removed Jonathan from power.
Yeah.
Can the ADC do the same to the APC?
Of course they can. That is if they show a sign of seriousness. The motive behind these two matters, 2015 politicians like Tinubu, what was it called? It's our pastor, Tunde Bakare, and the likes of them came out to campaign massively in Lagos here to just tag Jonathan's government as a government that is not performing, because they have a mission and they are determined. And now they came to power. Buhari, we could understand the state of Nigeria doing Buhari, not first term and second term. So also this coalition now the idea shouldn't be we are here to take power because of our personal gain. Is it inclined because of the way the country, the instability going on in Nigeria? Is that the motive of them coming together to say enough is enough? We have to understand the two. There is power in numbers actually, no matter how you do it. One person, as your boss say, so you and the tree does not make a forest. You understand? But enough of trees to make a forest. So if they could come together and what was it called, Atiku and Obi or whosoever they feel. But if you have to look at it critically, one of the strongest political presidential aspirants in Nigeria currently, we're talking about Atiku, based on his influence and is grounded. We're talking about Peter Obi. Okay, Kawansotu has been there trying. Okay, based on past, what was it called, Amechi and the likes of them. But if Atiku come to the table and realize that, as they have said, which is not in our constitution, that it has to be rotated. You say the northern part is for the south, it's for the north. In the normal way, there is overseeing democracy. It shouldn't be after this is not time, you understand. But if we are to go by that, it is not time, it is south time. Definitely, Atiku shouldn't be the one, the man of the face of the coalition for 2027. It should be someone from the south. And if you are looking at someone from the south that people can reckon with, have reckoning with, both the youth, the youngs, and the old, presently in Nigeria, you talk about Peter Obi. Fine, no one said Peter Obi is a Messiah or is Jesus that is coming or whatsoever.
No, it cannot be a Messiah.
So just looking at the chances of winning and gain people followership and the likes of that, so we can say Peter Obi. But anything that make the coalition not to stand, that means Peter Obi, we have been seeing the signal that this ADC is another northern, a campus kind of party, just to bring it. It is really sad that following law that is resisting this thing. Other people from the way they have been doing, they don't understand. They don't care about if all this your ideology that is south time or it's not time, or their own is about power or anything that will give it, they will take it anyhow they want to take it. But if we are to stand by that, Atiku too will be like, after this election, there is no chance, it's already above age by come 2030, what was it called? 2031. He won't be able to say you still want to contest again. He will be feeling like this is time now. And this is not a do or die, it's not your father's property. It's not it's not a kingship kind of stuff that, it's by family stuff, lineage stuff. It's about governance. And it shouldn't be do or die. That means time do not, permit you. Don't have that chance. When you should have gotten the opportunity, is busy jumping from APC to PDP to this thing. Atiku then he lost it. It's normal, it's a game. When you lost it, just lock up. Then how far can you come down and say, okay, this is the way forward? Okay, there's no charges for me. It is the South turn. Tinubu is using 4 years. And if you want to take it by force, I think we need to bring another certain person that can compete with Tinubu. And who is that person? For now, as we speak. Although, if you are to do campaign and publicity, fine, other person could get that, right? But presently, we don't have that time space again. All eyes is on Obi. Although we have other Yoruba aspirants that have done past government, we have if someone like Ambode come out to say this, people will want to go for him.
I know
due to his performance.
Let's talk about that Ambode. But must always appreciate our viewers. Kinjo Ogba, who have always you did it 2 weeks ago. Did last week. The money for snacks, you drop it. Money for the drinks today now. Like I just mentioned on the channel, you also drop it this time around. So that means we are good to go. Ambode, ever since the last time it was denied, well, that's APC, that's the constitution. It was denied the chance to come back as the governor. Ambode has been off the radar. We're not hearing anything about him anymore. What do you think? Someone like that, we saw it performance in Lagos. Do you think he should come out under that party? Probably still wait for the APC Or, I mean, when not the APC, probably again, they may use him as to commit next 4 years as a governor. What do you think about somebody as a man?
If Ambode is man, I believe even though when you serve in 4 years, it's okay. He was a chief accountant in Lagos. I believe he's not a poor person. He has other businesses. He's fine. He has children doing fine, family doing great. Yeah, let's the greediness out of this. The man was, the first of them doing the what was it called, and what was the reason? There's no how we cannot side one person. Somebody will come out to say his own part. There are people like Shola and the likes of them that one of the factors that still contribute to his removal. Then, and that's why you say that there's not like democracy. 100%, yeah. Judging somebody by his performances in Lagos then and the things he have done in space of 4 years, and that other governors in Nigeria we took 8 years to construct ordinary flyover bridge, and making us believe that it takes a while. Somebody constructed more than 3-4 bridges, massive one, in space of 1 year and some months, and that people start questioning. So these people have been, deceiving us. It's all this, it's political sense, that we will start a bridge against coming election, so that we used to compare, vote well, we can complete these bridges, do that. Somebody finish it up without time. It tries to prove to all that what governance is not by when you spend 8 years. If you are ready to work, if a governor or president will work in a space of 1 year, you will be feeling the need that don't worry, this person will work. So and now it's being kicked out. Look at what happened when the DSSO tried to invade his house in Badagry. Yes, in Ekpe. If not that the guy has been doing fine for the people of his environment, they will have taken him. By now, maybe the case will be like Nabikanu that will be in custody. You say, yeah, go to court. They will say, no, stay there. Say that time too. Because of what? Some person that claim they are human God feel that, you have stepped on us and we are going to show him, directing the DSS and Nigerian military, ordering them to go and do what they should not be doing. And then the Mbaba report, he just decided to go quiet, but he's trying to save his head. He realized that this one man during the primary election for the primary election of the presidential election, then he did his own campaign, did everything. Then he realized that for the fact that these people knows that what I've delivered in my own little way, and they could see that what that is light at the end of the tunnel, they still did not vote for me during the primary. They still went ahead to vote for who the Godfather Tinubu then said, and some party leaders said they should, because of what they feel. I believe the affairs of the state should be one of the important things, paramount thing to all party members, rather than personal gain they get from it. And that's what democracy should be about. And when you want development, take away sentiment. And let's judge, is this person performing as a sitting governor? What the constitution instructs him to do about governance of the people, is he going by that? What is the percentage? Is it 70, 80, something? Fine. If it's above average, why not? Let's just let him finish his 8 years. Although it is not written anywhere that when you govern for 4 years, you have to go for 7 terms. It's not a family stuff. You can go for 4 years, fine. Anybody can win you out, but not. It will not be on a certain, a trend that we want this person. You get. It's even that they went to neutral primary election and kick him off. But it shouldn't be attached to something. The elders of the party said this. The gatekeeper of the party said this. You understand? Somebody is good to go for any other party if he wants to, if you actually want to. And I'm very sure Nigerians, some fans are dying to see him come out to say, hey, you understand?
Now, this is a bad news, but we'll talk about it before we go to education. 7 abducted Ondo farmers regain freedom after paying 5 million naira ransom. Let me read. Akure, the 7 farmers kidnapped in their farmland at Itagbolu in Akure government area of Ondo State on Saturday have regained their freedom. The victims were working in their farm when government launched an attack and whisked them away. A relative of one of the victims who spoke on the condition of anonymity said he told the news agency of Nigeria on Friday that 7 farmers were released on Wednesday night and after spending 5 days in their captivity. I'm happy to tell you that the kidnappers released all the 7 farmers on Wednesday night. They are back to their families. I want to let you know that the kidnappers demanded ransom was 100 million first, Before it was reduced to 20 million, we were only able to raise 5 million. They were released in Ikere Ekiti on Wednesday night after collecting 5 million and food items. The victims are now in hospital for medical attention. How does that sound? Again, we are having this medical. I'm talking about farmers and government kidnapping them from their farm. We're saying in this country, yes, there's no food. But if farmers are being kidnapped on a daily basis, how do we have food? What do you have to say about this?
It is a business. I won't call them kidnapper per se.
Business.
But, yes, they are business from 100 million. They know that no matter what, they are, those people that kidnap, we can't say they are Fulani, we can't say this thing, you understand? Because those people, this is just a strategy. And the people of Ondo, they have realized that what? They have realized the weakness in the Nigerian police. So how can we do it? Since they are hungry, let's go into kidnapping. I think this space, is one of the business that makes sense now to some person, you understand, who are criminally inclined. So they know when they kidnap, no matter they will find their way, the people will pay and they will release them. And that does not mean they will not still kidnap them again. You understand? So you can see that the police, what's it called, on those states, they have failed. This is a country whereby you have police, you have everything there, and they're able to kidnap person, doing this transaction of the paying of whatsoever ransom, involvement of the police. What is the measures that they took to make sure that they curb that? And what is the governor doing? What is there to celebrate about when they keep kidnapping? This is just one that we know about. This is just one that we know about. There are a lot of kidnapping cases there that the media did not even get to cover. Some lost their life in the process. Is this the successful that we're able to know that? We really still want to go back to farm. And those are the challenges we have been facing. It has been clear that what the Nigerian police have directly been failing the Nigerian people over the years. And what do you have to say concerning the police officer who collects lesser salary? You understand? A few weeks ago, there was a protest for a pension of retired police officer by Sowore. So you now, as a police officer, now you now be stressing yourself, whereby your salary is even less than 100,000 naira. So there would, although there's way to protect life and properties, but when the work they're doing, they are not seeing anything encouraging them. And over the years, we come in every time to talk about the increments of their salary, the welfare of the police, their barracks, good environment of living, care for their children. But the police officer, that everything is now expensive, inflation everywhere, collecting 70-something thousand as a corporal or sergeant. How can he pay for school fees? How can he feed himself? And all sorts of things. The insecurity in Nigeria is very, very alarming. Although some person will say that if there's insecurity in the country, we guys won't be here, right, standing and talking here. But that is not about it. Insecurity in every corner is insecurity for everyone. We would not say because Lagos is free, because it's the eye of the nation, right? Then we have a lot of security personnel. It is busy, no really eye out for any criminal acts here. Doesn't mean that if it's happening in other states, we should assume that it is their state. It is not Lagos state. So that is the thing that our people are facing there. And a drastic action needs to be taken.
Now let's talk about this one, because this is very, very important. Second semester, or when I say you're a governor, that's where it's coming from. Second semester exams at risk are striking workers short LASU. The second semester examination of the Lagos undergraduate students of the Lagos State University LASU, scheduled to begin August 4, may not hold following the indefinite strike embarked upon by the university's worker. Second semester.
There's always a
And I'm not so well. We always see our leaders, most of their children are schooling abroad. What does this say about Nigeria?
It says that our people are not ready. And it's very, very alarming. All our leaders above 50 years of age in our political space enjoy free education. And how could they enjoy free education? Because those who govern us then, Awolowo and Atiku, the likes of them, Ahmadu Bello, they decide to follow what the constitution states as as a governor or as a prime minister or so, you get, your duty is to provide free education, free, and so on, security for your people. And that is why all these things that we enjoy it for free. How do you want to tell someone that enjoy free education? You will not know how it feels now. Say we that we send ourselves to school, we also go to job, do part time. We have some of us will be in the political space. We will not know what it takes for a common man, what they go through before they could pay school fees. All those people did not care because everything was free. So you understand? That is why they could not think straight. And let's talk about the affairs of the school. It has reduced now. During Buhari time, they always as strike. Lecturers will go on strike. Now the staff are going on strike. When you check, one of the reasons why they are on strike is because of probably poor payments, right? If they are not getting what they should as a worker, they are looking them less. And they forget that what both the lecturers, teaching staff, and not teaching staff, and the domestic staff, they are very, very important in the country. So when you did not, their welfare is not being, they will decide to go and stay one place, and now you will be affecting the children, and they will not, and they know that, and they know that what this thing is coming. They will have undergo several meeting warnings and letters concerning to address the current issue that they are facing. But they'll be like, what can they do? They can't do anything. I mean, just like we still have this present day whereby our nurses, our doctors will be saying they are going on strike because of poor payment. When our leader will not care, they won't take their treatment here in Nigeria. It's always outside the country. But what is the hope of the common man? I think that should not be. They need to like find a solution to this and let them get back to work. Because they have the fun.
Atiku, if you are watching, like and share, and also drop your comments, like and share. Atiku said, God bless you, King George, for the kind gesture. Good morning, my lovely people watching on Benin Republic. I was saying good morning to Iwan and Flip TV viewers. Good morning, Iwan Chikwebuka. Happy weekend to you, everybody watching Shalom. APC is actually bullying Nigerians to the Kafo. Nothing good will come out of this party. That's the early disaster to Nigeria. Will continue. Human rights in Nigeria is not fortunate because the legal kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya has shown that Nigeria is hopeless and horrible. Kate Perry saying good morning, guys. With Kate Perry, good morning. Governor, let me ask you about this Nnamdi Kanu issue. What do you think? What's your opinion about it?
They say two wrongs does not make a right. Irrespective of the charges against the man, does still not warrant the illegal kidnapping of him from Kenya. I'm very sure he also lose guard too, forgetting that Kenya is just like a doorstep to Nigeria. You get a stone through to Nigeria, but that is fine. But he, as a man that believes that this thing should not happen, he overrates Kenyan government. You get that they won't be able to do that. They forgot that anything can happen in the state that he is. Now, he was kidnapped to Nigeria, we didn't hear anything. And he started, if we will let us go back to the start, take him back to Kenya and follow due process wherever country he is to bring him back. And over the court case, over the years that has been going, so there is power in knowledge. And Americano has proven to us that you will only write the man that did not know his rights to the fullest and understand. There's nothing about knowing your rights and understand and strategies to go about it. Let the government come out to show to us, to prove that these are the main charges and these are the evidence against this gentleman. You understand? Over the years, there have been courts will say we free this person because some person in the DSS will know who is in charge of the DSS. I thought they said that as a police officer, even between police and paramilitary, is for them to use that distraction to attend to cases, unlike the Navy, the Air Force, and the Army, that is order. You get, they give order. Is what your guy said. Commander said that's what you follow. So you get, and that's what they are civilian paramilitary, whereby when you go for an operation, you'll be able to use your, even though your guy said this is what you do. When you get there, you look at the situation on ground. You are not deaf. You can see the cause, the judge at what? Release the man. But you still come to say no, DSS has it. So who are the DSS? They have the government president of their own. They didn't have this. And let's see what we end the matter, because I know that what it will not keep going like this. If the government have been performing right, there will not be this issue of a Yoruba nation saying they want to Biafran say they want to go. And moreover, originally we are not supposed to be together in language, cultural values.
We are not one.
You see, this is happening due to amalgamation. And by now, the Nigerian people should understand that this is a business venture for the colonizers, the oppressors.
Nigeria is a business venture?
Of course now, because now, see the Hausas, look at the Yoruba, look at the Igbos. Tell me what we have in common in language and every culture. Is there anything? Do you have any? We did not really have anything, in common. Language is different, everything is different. So fine, there's nothing bad if we come together. We can still be together when we'll be operating a regional system of government. You get, okay, all because we like the name Nigeria, we have been together for so okay, let's try to regionalize and let every region, they spend and grow their region from what they produce. You get, and I believe that will be sweet, because there will be a lot of competition, healthy competition. Just like we are see Biafra people, they are already having one of the in the world a tourist whatsoever, that kind of a thing. And Yoruba nation will be like, no, yeah, let's go and let's find something to do. And the northern people will be like, the white people like, let's go, there'll be
should we go back to original system of government?
That is what we save the Nigerian people. And if Nigeria still want to grow, and whereby you have regional people, whereby the policing and everything, they are of same language, you understand yourself, you get. So imagine we are president regional system of government, and you are a police officer. Definitely there will be a recruit from each local government and parts and states, right? So if you now, as the police oga, you are saying in my area, you cannot order illegal operation because you are not safe. You go and we will come to your house, come and protest. Is it not the son of Mr. Johnson? Oh, he's the one. Yeah, boys, we are going to his house, and mama, you go to protest, because you will be careful in terms of your decision making. You'll be after what we praise you, and that your family will be proud of you. Unlike this one, just see one police here, maybe it's from the not people that they carry him and come. Now they perform all sorts of things here, but you can't find it, you can't even trace the person. But when we are playing regional, we all know ourselves. We are all brothers. We have the paramilitary among those. Okay, this local government faculty is fine. We know those who are our paramilitary people. So it's easy for us to call them, and they will easily know the areas, the hideout of all the criminals in around you, and they won't be performing illegal arrest. You get. So there will be an advancement in the system of the governance. We have Wales, we have Las Vegas, we have in the US, and they see your president. We have Ukraine, we have Russia, they pull out. We have the Morocco, Mexico, then. So all of them, and they are doing fine. We have Canada. So there is not a do or die of this thing. Either going separate ways or putting regional doesn't mean that we don't like each other. But for healthy growth, competition, and so we have not having a single party system in the country. Once there is room for, if I didn't perform very well, it's easy for other opposition parties to kick me out. Then everyone will brace up. My work have to speak for me. If I didn't do well, it's easy for people to kick me out. Then you won't have the commissioners, you won't have governors that will just sit down and believe when you construct others or and know that we are the one in power, whether they like it or not. I will go second time. They can get away with other things, like the way we is doing in Abuja.
Let's do this one now. Okay. Today's your day. Falcons 150 years now. I'm not. Falcons 150 million naira give yes. Most of our 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but today, in now 30 minutes ago. But Falcons 150 million is no. Falcons 150 million naira gives sparks outrage among retired soldiers. Comes back to poverty. Now, our president gave the Super Falcons $100,000 now, which is 152 million naira then. But retired soldiers, people like police, they are getting angry. How about we that are serving the nation? There is our benefit.
It's not the fault of the Super Falcons, even those who are of the past. What happens to Rashid Yekini at the end of the day? What happened to that? Is there proper care? There is no structure. And it's so crazy that it is few person that we are not footballer now will be the one shouting for restructuring of their affair. Even they themselves will not. If they tell actually Yekini and Life that will find the likes of them that they will end up the way they ended now, will they believe? They believe that you have to learn to plan for tomorrow. Your president giving them money is not the fault of them, but the police now and the retired soldiers now, what are their superior doing concerning them? One, they might say they do not care. At least you have the mind of your own and your mouth to call out. And that is what we call a corrupt system. A system that do not understand self-development and the proper management of the, of the parastatal or the, how would I call it, within the state. That's all about keeping money, embezzling money, stacking money under the inside of a way, inside one place, and not utilizing them. You should know that what? Just like the police in Nigeria, let them just go on strike, let them not work for 1 hour. You will know that what? They are actually working. But they are working and their work is not being shown. It's because of the poor management, and so that's why they are going into all those kind of business. You can see the cost of house rent now in Lagos. Now, how much is the police salary? Even though you are CSP, 200,000, 220,000 as a CSP. Now, your rent yearly, ordinary, just a self-contained, you are paying 800,000 and 100. Will you pack and go and stay in the village and be driving to Lagos State to come and work as a police officer? Even the housing estate, someone was saying yesterday that what was the police and the Nigerian government, Lagos government is not doing anything. Even the housing estate that the Lagos State they say they built, and the civil servant even afford it. It's crazy. You know the line of the Latin Jack on the civil servant can afford the house. There's a way they are paying the bit by bit. But even though the house estate by Lagos government, the one for Fashola, go and see the million they are renting. And if 12 civil servant cannot even afford how much is salary, it's our salary that will be. So we are not having housing estate that even civil servant that they claim they build it for cannot afford it. You can see where everything is mixed. So I don't know how the retired Nigerian soldiers want to do it. I believe they should have an association. But imagine whereby our leaders are not even afraid of what if these people rebel against us. One of the easiest countries for military to take over is Nigeria.
God forbid.
What is God forbid?
We don't want it to take over.
Why will it not happen? Why won't it? See, nobody will foresee whatever that will come. These are people that they understand the using of ammunition. They are very, very gifted. Technically, they know what to do. A lot of them in the streets, some dismissed for unlawfully. I don't want to for speaking for their rights. They will just dismiss them. A lot of them young boys that you don't know, they are the one engaging in this kidnapping thing and the likes of them. And they have access to ammunition. If they decide today to strike Nigeria, they will shock Nigeria that nothing will happen. You know the total numbers of military, dismissed military personnel, both Army, Navy, Air Force, every year.
Probably they are dismissed because they did something.
Not all of them, it's a lie. Not all of them. When it's just because we don't. Nigerian media did not used to pay attention that we've seen some of them come out to say I was dismissed because I said you can't be saying not to go and hit Boko Haram this thing. You don't give us gun. The gun you gave us, if we shoot it now, something is not even working. It's not jacking. It's not coming out right. The cartridge is not bad. It's bad. The Boko Haram are using MM13 and the likes of them. You are giving no bulletproof. You get vest. No, you get no equipment, nothing. Then your commander will say, go and die. Don't worry, go and die. Obey the last order. Okay, you obey the last order, go and die now. Are we not seeing the videos of the Nigerian army facing the Boko Haram in the northern part? Are you not seeing them? Have you seen anyone? How many of them this on like vest jackets? On vest. That is appropriately the way you see a US military, a China military, what's it called, Russian military, even South African military, where they fully kit these. Are you seeing them like that? So what will happen? They will rebel and go now. They will not die. So you see part of this, and people are not, paying attention to that. And it's a serious problem in Nigeria. A very serious
Nigeria must go. How Ghana's business rules, landlord actions, triggers xenophobic share. Ego committee suspension festival, Ghana's alleged restriction. President Mahama promises safety of Nigerians and property. Before, it used to be Ghana must go. Why we are going up at least? But now, Nigeria must go. How did we get to this?
It happens when you have a leader that is not respected. It happens when people sense that they sense immaturity, they sense, a lot of things about you. So you get. This thing started back when 2015 when Buhari took over. The late Buhari took over. It was during his time during the military regime. That was when he said Ghana must go then. If you remember, that was when Buhari was the head of state there in Nigeria. That was when we experienced Ghana must go. So they allow history to repeat itself that now this might don't come again. Yeah. Since when they started doing Nigeria must go. And it's a shame. Small Ghana. Ghana that is not up to is it Osun Abi state in a whole two states in Nigeria. And it's not their fault. Everyone will actually flex on their power. They are not the one that affects us. They're not the one that say that what Nigerian people should not be able to come out and stand out and say no, enough is enough. They're not the one that say that our government or our leaders should not prioritize development and what structure, good structure for Nigerian people. So if not that there is a problem, say Ghana is supposed to be saying Nigeria must go. All this one they are saying they instigating people, they are using their people for ritual. Every African country we do ritual. But where is the fact for that? Every country in the world, they are prostitute there. You get human worker there. So what are they trying to say? They don't really have any valid point. But Nigerians for sure, anywhere our Igbo brothers, Yoruba brothers, and all of them, mainly go to, they will surely make their grand. Any business the best into, they say to prosper. And the way they treat women now in Nigeria now. So when you are, and that's one of the things that then I was in South Africa then, 2015 or so, 2015 then.
Okay, what is South Africa?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the challenges there was that the way our Nigerian brothers, we go to club, they give girls money. South African guys don't know, they don't used to work. So automatically all their African guys that are saying that they are all going for Nigerian guys because what? Their friends have seen my boyfriend, he gave me like now maybe 100,000 naira. Ali we used to South African guy, we give his a girlfriend 10,000 naira, he will sweat. These guys we are spending money. I know we are not lazy now, we are working. So that was the reason that instigates all those hatred, not for anything. You said they are taking your work, either you will not go to school, you will not find work, you will go in about drinking up and down. So those are those things. They will not say Nigerians that is a lie. It's just this beef and inferiority complex that is happening there.
Now, let's do this one here this time around. I regret coming back to Nigeria. The Nigerian man, our son dies in police cell. What do you have to say?
This is not the first time there have been issues like that. We've seen this man. You remember this Igbo man then that came to Nigeria also and was kidnapped, and they asked for ransom. They got with the ransom before anything. They shot the man and he died. That man, I forgot his name. Around something years to then. I think last 2 years. Last 2 years. So it's not the first time of it happening. That's why we call for restructuring. The amendment of the Nigerian Constitution. And what do you even expect? Let's leave poor payment of Nigerian police. Let's leave that. How many graduates can you find in Nigerian police? When you look at majority, let's say we have 80% or 5% of
they are not really graduates in our police.
Yes, we have
our respected police.
We have 80 something. I can say we have 85% of GCU. What they call it? Junior WAEC.
Junior WAEC?
Yes, in Nigerian police. Why the remaining 15 or 25%? We have the HND graduates, HND holders, BSc holders, and ND holders there. So we have majority. Okay, what happened instigated when we have NSAS then? Who are those we find in our SARS operative then? Some of the area boys then we know in the streets, some of the rugged guys. Do you want to deny that we have in streets? This guy did not become SARS. That they won't knowing how to go and be the cybercrime people, busting them, going to their house, the hotel. Hey, sorry, saying that they know this, they know that. The rugged guys. So is this someone that of that stage you are saying no your rights constitution? Now compare the way the educated, when you see educated police, you won't deny the fact, both in the military, Nigerian army and so, they are always different needs and they comport a lot. You will not see them see someone on camo and they will come and be flogging the person on the car. They won't. They will talk to you normal and do everything. Go and engage those who have been causing, issues in Nigerian police and the rest of them. They don't agree with you. When you start to tell them that this is not your the right now, you don't have the right to be checking my, my pointer, my what's it called? What is it, my license or whatsoever
Yes.
also. They will say, are you okay? You want to do my job? Am I not old enough to be your father? Who are you? You know that kind of thing. They always feel how will I put it, intimidated. But they will scatter things and started cocking gun and you shoot them. So there's a problem
Arewa,
there.
thank you so much. But let's do our last topic here. Arewa, well, you did well. Why not can't blame Tinubu for marginalization? Governor Sani, how Kaduna Summit forced FB to tackle not alleged marginalization? Why not cannot blame Tinubu that it's not Tinubu's fault that there's marginalization in the north? Probably saying, why spent 8 years? You didn't say anything. What do you have to say? Everybody go with
Coming
this.
from a northern person,
Yes, governor of Kaduna.
what's the relationship with the current president? Those persons, they have the way of doing their things. Maybe my papa might be aiming at something, a deal, or although everyone cannot sleep and face the same place and think this, even face the same place and think the same way. If we understand that what late Muhammadu Buhari did the same thing. So if Tinubu is doing the same thing, some people say it is not bad. But to me, if you are to do, it doesn't mean that he has to do the same thing. You just even fearlessly, just do your part. So I will know, okay, during your time, there's no marginalization. You carry everyone along equally. You are able to balance things. But whether you like it or not, either you marginalize or not, if another person comes to power, they will see what we shop the whole thing. So what will not be the essence or the essence of marginalizing or having your people from your side in all the top political this thing and so on and so forth. So whether we like it or not, I believe the main focus should be for Mr. President to tackle what is need to be tackled. If you are to face electricity in less than 4 years, you will have electricity. And they should stop saying you are bringing investors. Why are you always bringing investors? Are you not ashamed? Investor to come and do what? You don't have electricity. It's not stable. Now you keep saying you are bringing. What happened to the ones we in Nigeria? If your electricity is standby by now, should we be complaining about electricity? But now South Africa, Ghana, they are not facing that, experiencing that, having the problem about electricity. So how do you want a development in a country that fight, they try hard to find a solution to electricity? How can you take away subsidy in a country where there is no job? All the companies in Nigeria and Lagos, all those kids, they left due to lack of electricity and they are paying a lot of debt. They moved to Ghana. So what is the plan? Subsidy, high cost of fuel, no industry in Nigeria, nothing, and you are still saying that what? We should move on. Investor will not come now. You are not even the one to. You don't need to even invite investors. Investors, they make research. They are the one that will go to any country that they see that the economy is thriving. They are doing well. When electricity is stable in Nigeria, investors, you are not even the one. You'll be the one, using that to be shakara saying, "No worry, our Nigerian people are doing that." Look at what's happening in Burkina Faso. Since 2020, the guy came into power, and God is at his side. Escaped more than 4 assassination, coup assassination. So you get, they have been producing. It's citizens that they want constructing the roads because we have those who study, all those things in school. They are contractors and the likes of them. They are working. Look at the continent. There is development. That's how you will know that if a country want to develop. But yeah, you become saying you are bringing investors, think of billion, trillion dollars, trillion dollars. You are still borrowing money to come and share when there is no light. So I think there is a fault, there is a problem. And what do you expect when you have an elderly person governing you? What did you know? What do you expect from
But Mr. James, you've always the governor. You've always supported President Bola. I know you. I mean, on the 6th year, you have always supported President Bola Tinubu. Then what has changed?
No, before the election, looking at the old aspirant Atiku, Tinubu, Peter Obi, and likes, measuring them, scaling them, that who have the chance of winning. I can say that okay, Tinubu has the chance of winning. And at the end of the day, when you put an eye hope on someone, feeling the person will be able to perform, and the person is not performing, what will you do? Will you keep rubbing a head of the child that did not perform? And once the president has come in and started borrowing money, buying private jets, buying yachts, doing all those stuff that is not necessary for Nigerian person, that's not even necessary at the moment, because we are in the state of a serious emergency state. That those are the things you prioritize more, frivolities, materialistic things that a child should be able to be doing. Then what do you expect him to do? I should keep saying, hey, he's doing fine. Fine, we'll support you when you are doing the right thing. And if you are not doing the right thing, we should be able to come and analyze and let the Nigerian people know that, oh, we are not coming here to criticize, always saying bad about the country. No, we don't have any countries in our country. But we should be able to work statistically and critically, balance some things. When the president embark on some projects that will be benefit Nigerians, we have come here to talk about it. So in the case whereby the development is low than what will benefit Nigeria, so what should we do? So in terms of infrastructure, you are not really doing well. We are on like 2%, and all the negative stuff is always high percent, borrow money, doing this, doing that. And we are not seeing how long do we keep working. The president said, don't worry, if you could not electricity in the space of 1 year, they should not vote for him, right? He said it in doing his campaign time when he was doing his what's it called. But now it's not fair. This is 2 years now, going 3 years, and that he could not achieve that.
I must appreciate to the governor. Thanks for coming. I mean, more than 40 minutes of having, yes, like 40 minutes of having this conversation, very long conversation with you. I really appreciate you here, especially for what I saw happen the day. All this happened. Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Good morning. How many people they like the program? I beg. We have how many? Six people.
That's very poor now. I only say it's very poor. It's very poor.
Yes, let's like the program.
Like and share. Just with the governor. And the way I look at it at my head, Christian will be my last speaker today. But today is like a very short edition of Bystanders Football today. So let's just have
Donors for life. Donors for life.
Okay, I'm wearing the back. Okay, I'm last for them. Let's do this one. Anyway, why not can't blame Tinubu for marginalization? Governor Sani, how Kaduna Summit forced FD to tackle not alleged marginalization?
Okay, Northern Nigeria is the architect of their own problems. Northern Nigeria, when you talk about nepotism, na them first start them. You say na Buhari started this, I put my brother. So anything you see happening in Nigeria today, Northern Nigeria started it. If they are crying marginalization, na them start to marginalize other people. If you go to federal government parastatals, nobody say that then go school pass, but you go see they put their brothers, whether qualified or unqualified. So anything you call marginalization, Northern Nigeria pioneered it. They are not the people that are supposed to say that we are marginalized. It is even the Southeast and other multi-ethnic middle belt that are supposed to say that they are marginalized. But for that Northern Nigeria, they are just deceiving themselves.
It's been said that under Muhammadu Buhari, there was no complaint from the North. What has changed? And number two, why can't, I've always been saying it, why can't they cope without power like how the Igbo people have managed to do Nigeria? I mean, they don't have it.
You see, the system of leadership in Northern Nigeria, monarchical. Very few people that are educated, learned, that are well connected, with the majority, majorly illiterate. So that system of governance is making them lazy. Northern Nigeria, they have been sustaining themselves through power since independence. Most of their politicians are lazy. Most of them, they survive through government patronage. Most of the things they have, it is through appointment they get in governance. Whether it is Southern governor or Northern Nigeria, they get highest appointment before, until it changed under Tinubu. So it is a system of leadership, monarchical system, whereby very few people, now then they think for the majority of people. They are not practicing democracy there, whereby people have to think for themselves and also contribute to society. It is either the clerics, the traditional rulers, or the politicians that determine what happens in Northern Nigeria. That's why you see the kind of system they are practicing, that's what is putting them where they are today.
There is a bad news coming here. I must say it here. A man who is about, I've always advertised that Nigeria is a good country. They are watching us about come back home. But this coming from the Vanguard this morning is not palatable. I get come back to Nigeria. I've read this to my viewers this morning. Non-Nigerian months as son dies in police cell.
Nigeria is a good place, but in different aspects. Some parts of Nigeria is good, some parts is not good. I'm from the southeast. Southeast is not even safe for now. If you look at the past few weeks, you see increase in kidnappings. If you are somebody that is doing well and you go back to your place in the southeast, somehow, somebody will reason say they want to kidnap you or they want, you understand? So when you talk about if you have $1,000 and you're supposed to say in Nigeria or in the UK, which one is preferable? The issue we have here is insecurity and bad leadership. These are the two issues. We have insecurity and bad leadership. There are people that are in Nigeria that are enjoying in Nigeria. There are people that are abroad that are not enjoying abroad. So it depends on the situation. It depends on the circumstance. As we stand, Nigeria, for me, is not a place for me to raise my child. It's not a place for me to send my child to school. I don't plan sending my child to school in Nigeria because the educational system is backward. We are not even matching up with Africa, not talk of. You see, when you go on the street, you see people driving Tekamara, master's degree. People driving Okada, master's degree. Every year, we are turning out people with master's degree. There is no productivity. If you want to build refinery now, we will call one engineer from abroad, expatriate. If you want to build a bridge, third Milan bridge, and before Milan bridge, we'll go call Oyibo. So the one thing with Nigeria is that education is too bad. You cannot survive in the world. Coming to say you are, most people that are even when they finish from Nigeria, they go abroad for more exposure. Insecurity, standard of living, like healthcare and education. These are one of the things that is wrong with Nigeria. I don't know what happened to him, but I know that
his son was reportedly arrested by the police. He just died in the police cell.
And nobody is going to. That's why I'm saying this Tinubu administration does not have the capacity for good governance. If you cannot ensure that there's security, there's justice in this case, fairness, equity, uphold the rule of law. There's nothing. If like build house for everybody, if there's no rule of law, you cannot give good governance to the people. There's nothing you can do. Forget the big grammar. Like, let us have 20 refineries working. If there's no rule of law, let all the roads be fixed. If there's no rule of law, you cannot give people good governance. This is one thing that we have under President Bola Tinubu.
2027, can coalition repeat 2015 feet, stop ruling party? The unity in opposition may pave way for APC. Government staffing opposition for Pasarawa Unwosu. This is a projection that can ADC do what the APC did back then to the PDP. Can they wrestle power from them?
No. I don't think they can do the same. There are two different scenarios. 2014 is different from 2025. So they might not repeat what they did because 2014, Nigeria Mumu, our eyes never open. Now our eyes don't open. So anybody will tell us something, we'll say na lie. Then APC just carry Nigeria handicap. They just blow BB grammar, lie for Jonathan head, everything. They go just they put propaganda up and down. Nigeria just move follow APC. See where we did today. But now, if you are campaigning and saying this one, saying that one, Nigerians, most of their eyes are open now. And again, the ADC you are calling, is it a coalition? Is it a coalition that is bringing Nigerians together? All of a sudden, you see almost more than half of the people in ADC. Now, disgruntled politicians, where we say some of them they leave APC, join the coalition so that they will collect power from Tinubu. ADC, do they represent the interest of Nigerians? Even APC then, they were like saying that we are doing this for Nigeria. Nigeria supported them. Would Nigeria support ADC if they don't put P2B as their presidential candidate? What is different between ADC and APC? What is the difference between Atiku and Tinubu? These are the questions. Now, with the lawless society that we find ourselves in, can these politicians come out like Buhari and Osibajo and co, go protest for National Assembly? They won't fly fence. Can they come out and lead the protest? Or is it because of selfish? That is just, there are two different things. What happened in 2015 with APC, and again it is merger. This one is coalition, that is merger. No say P2B self, they say here Rufai, you can dey in your separate party and support the ADC. It is a merger thing, it's not a coalition. So coalition, I don't think they can repeat what APC did, except number one, you know, we have INEC compromise, we have the police compromise, we have the judiciary compromise. If they can be able to push for reforms in INEC and all these institutions, then we can come to the table and say these guys are ready. Because Tinubu has to do so. If he possibly maybe say half of Nigeria enter Atlantic Ocean, may become president, he's ready. The desperation for power. And the thing that paid me the most is that people that are supporting APC, they believe that they think that Tinubu they do it because of them. They think that Tinubu, don't worry, after 8 years, your eye go clear. With all Buhari did, how has it benefited the northern part of Nigeria? Now today, Buhari spent 8 years. Now so northerners, they say marginalization. When Buhari did there, what did he do? With all everything that these politicians are doing, at the end of the day, I pity if Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, I pity for the southwest. You see those politicians, they're not going to suffer. Now the southwesterners, the people that are supporting, are not going to suffer because them, they don't made. Even their children will not suffer. So if you are supporting an administration because of my brother, see what ADC is doing now, they should just choose P2B. And someone go say I know sabi, they will say I know sabi politics. I agree. No choose P2B first. You go say ADC, they will carry forth.
Let me read many comments, like and share, but let me start reading your comment. Mr. Authentic, you are welcome. Yaga. Let me start reading many comments here. This lovely. Where do I start from? Like and share if you are watching, like and share. Today is our match day, and we are prepared. We are sorry for last week, it was postponed. Sorry for the misinformation then, but today definitely the weather is good and everything. We are ready to go. The job has got money for drink. 5 p.m.
Somebody say APC boys are losing weight.
I am you are ready for the match. Okay. Let me start reading comments. Okay, there's one no her. Good morning, my people. Happy weekend. Peter Obi, let everybody go to the region. We are not one. Good morning, Mr. Ariwan and all of our reviewers. We're sure CK, the like and share if you are watching. When your leaders don't respect their citizens, how do you expect other countries to respect you? If you go to Cotonou at the backyard, here's the same insult we get every day. Olumide at them in Miss Raf. Riwan, good morning and everyone. You are welcome. Riwan, happy new month. Happy new month to Mr. Olumide. Waiting wrong Buhari do same thing. Clefolex. Which not they kind now? Say why don't do the same Clefolex? Una never know say Nigeria no be one. Clefolex. Juventus Okpala is greeting. You are welcome. Baby, Chidiebere Oyedekaga said, Northern should take the opportunity to reconcile with the Eagles by voting for Peter Obi, according to the narrative created by the Southwest Yoruba elite. Which place is this for Nigeria? Clefolex. Gabriel Aduze, good morning, guys. Nowhere safe for Nigeria, Clefolex. Listen, Adex. Nigeria Mumu, you are right though. Thanks for the truth. Anthony Atiku, I like analysis, brother. Well done. Obi cannot do the same without the support of the North. Gabriel Aduze. This lovely time. Let me continue with the comment. This lovely time here. APC guys have been losing weight. Example. I will not mention the example.
Example, Kule.
Okay, you talk. Alhaji Kisco, enjoy your weekend. Alhaji, thank you so much. Obi should try in the primary. No party is going to go Obi unopposed. Given Aduze. Christian, not only Southwest that will suffer. The whole South will suffer. General will suffer.
All of us will suffer.
The sound is back. Anybody see calling Peter Obi to the is even denial. Given Aduze. Good morning, everyone. Long time, Mr. Christian. Dutch pounds. Example. Mention the name. Christian mention it. Juku. Okay. Christian from Dutch pounds. Like and share if you're part of it. Just like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Like
Mr. Dutchman Pounds, I see you. Eko Jobeta, Ojoko Pelu.
Okay. Okay. We had it. Well, there was 1 year. But Nigeria must. Okay, let's do this one first. Falcons 150 million naira gives sparks outrage among without soldiers. How battling poverty. Front page of the Punch newspaper. That money. Womeka said here, was it on Thursday? Like, it's too much. That's opinion. What do you have to say?
You know, Nigerians pretend as if say they don't know, say they don't enter soup. Nigerians generally, they pretend as if say they don't know, say they inside soup. Una carry key of the treasury of this country, carry give criminals wey dey handle am for una. Una come dey complain. No be juju be that. Una no say this person na criminal. Una carry your company treasury. Una make am accountant, make am treasurer, carry the key of the nation's treasury, give somebody. Una come dey cry. Is that not mental problem? You see, what happened with the Falcons? Expect election time. Maybe $100,000 they give ordinary Falcons. When they don't start to buy votes, they do election. This thing, you know how much they'll put there. You see, Nigerians are we like this. Now take action now. Okay, that can't happen. When I call take action, now they fold that they look everybody for face. Now they look everybody for face. You cannot take action. You are complaining. Why are you complaining now? Shebi people are supporting the APC. Why are you complaining? Let's wait now. Shebi Buhari enter. They say Buhari is the savior. A general has come to save. The president Bola Ahmed Tinubu was campaigning for Buhari. He give Nalamba or Nakule Lamba 8 years. This one another one again, and you are complaining. Soldiers never start to complain. They never start to complain. When we were doing answers, shaving at them, now they carry God the face civilian. After them, Bobo say, if you carry Nigerian flag, you carry Nigerian flag. If you raise it and sing national anthem, they will not shoot you. With the at the Nigerian flag, at the national anthem, one year, they fire people. So I'm not surprised. We know Tinubu. Tinubu is a giver now. He's a giver. He just showed that he's a giver. So be you the supporter. Go do your own and collect money now. See, Nigeria is a messed up place. We are just. I never see people like Nigerians. I never see at all.
Let me continue this time around. Nigeria must go. How Ghana's business rules, landlords, actions, triggers xenophobic fear. Igbo communities suspend their festival, traders allege restriction. President Mahama promises safety of Nigerians and property. What do you have to say?
You see, sometimes I wish I were not a black man. See, black men, they don't see beyond their nose. Instead of us uniting as Africa, we are fighting ourselves. With our underdeveloped region, we are fighting ourselves. With our barbarism, we are fighting ourselves. Those days during the slave trade, shaping our kings, our people, they used to sell us into slavery. After if you go come colonize now, they do now anyhow now. They say independence. You are fighting yourself. Issues that you can resolve amicably. A politician in Ghana, they play politics because he lose election now. He want to scatter the country, bring in tribal hatred. They don't copy Nigerian politicians. They don't that's what they do. The politician won't win election for Nigeria now. They go fight religious, economic propaganda they push. Let us keep fighting ourselves. But the one thing there is that you cannot remove Igbo people from the world. You can try. No tribe can annihilate another tribe in Africa, except the Igbo tribe. The only thing we can do is that find ways we can live peaceably. If you are fighting ourselves, these imperialists will be looking at you. Say this on a mumu. Instead of you to think on how you can be prosperous, how you can synergize in Africa, work together. You think that only you, okay, if only Ghana is surviving in Africa, do you think that they can survive only? We need ourselves. You see European Union. You see this West, they are forming alliances. You see NATO. Because they know that when they come as power bloc, they can have influence. But yet, with our underdeveloped whatever. If you see people, who are those that are, see, let Ghanaian chase Igbo or Nigeria out of, the first time, they did it twice. The first and second time they did it, I think 1969, and even during the Civil War, they chased Nigerians away. How was their economy like? People that are saying Igbo must go in Lagos. See, any city that must be prosperous must have accommodation for different persons, different people, different tribes. Let us keep fighting ourselves. If we need it, when we are ready, we'll unite as Africans.
Then the question is that, are we going to be fully ready? Let's go forward.
No, we cannot be ready.
Let us do this one here. I get come back to Nigeria. We have done this. There's something on the Nation newspaper. Okay, I think I have it offline. The Nation newspaper. I have it in me. Yeah, let me see it here. The Nation says, 2027 PDP shops of viable candidate against Tinubu. What do you have to say?
We have only two political parties in Nigeria today. Two. We have the ADC and the APC. Any other political party is a counterfeit. Any other political party, apart from the ADC and the APC. APC has them been so. It is only a coalition that can remove the APC. P2B and Labour Party. With this kind of INEC we will get, with this kind of reading machinery we will get under APC and the structure of criminality, P2B with only Labour Party cannot be president. They may win the election, but the way they did last time, they will still do it again, much more. They will even bully him. So they need a coalition to achieve that aim. Forget PDP, Otilo. Let Wike and Co. go and run for that president. Simply they say they go zone and to south. They don't zone and to south. Only ABC and ADC, every other political party, they are just playing.
But there's a faction now in the ADC according to the Nation newspaper.
He don't resign.
Who resigned?
That guy that says he's a chairman, he has resigned. Even the ADC, see wahala dey. Even the ADC, they are confused, or they are confusing us. Maybe they have something they want to do. They are confusing us. If they cannot reform INEC, see all these things they are doing. I don't tell you say by 2026 they will don't write election of every state, every polling unit, every local government. APC, as criminal as them be so, as blood-sucking as they are so, they will not write election result. They will not tell their, the last election now in Lagos State, they started reshuffling INEC officers, those that are not indigenes. They started putting indigenes so that they can rig the election in their favor. Now they will be recruiting people, maybe they will not be signing agreement with those people. Now this one you go do, now you go do, now this one you go do. So that if the coalition itself, forget PDP, does not hold APC to account. Number one, massive INEC voter registration and collection of voters' cards. Number two, reforming INEC. INEC, leave judiciary alone. Now INEC go first announce rubbish result before they go judiciary. Reforming INEC. Then we can talk about APC and ADC. PDP, they are just playing. The only thing PDP can do is that any person they bring will spoil either the votes of the APC or the ADC. If they bring a Southerner will spoil the votes of a Southern president. If they bring a Northerner will divide the votes of a Northern president. That's what PDP and Labour Party, they will be acting as spoiler for now. But win the election under this APC, my brother, I don't think so.
Before I allow you go, let me read out the names according to the Nation. The performance give me authentic. Jonathan Saraki Obimakede under radar. Party ticket open to all, says Olawepo Hashim. Jonathan Saraki Obimakede. Any of them can become president under the PDP. But let's look at Jonathan. Do you think Jonathan would want to be a president, considering how he was quote unquote humiliated out of power by the North and some Southwestern bloc?
My opinion, it is only Jonathan that will come out and contest election. And I know that Tinubu will shake. Only Jonathan, because the North will wholeheartedly, even some people in Southern Nigeria will wholeheartedly support Jonathan. And I don't think it will be wise for Jonathan to enter a party that is controlled by Wike. So count Jonathan out of PDP. And Jonathan himself, say the guy, they do gentleman. You know what wahala. I'm not sure say that one won't run. But if he is to run, he cannot run under PDP. He will run under ADC. He cannot run under. See, ADC is the only ADC that coalition. For now, we have a coalition. We can have another coalition tomorrow, but the only coalition is where a Jonathan can use and defeat Tinubu. And they tell you say if today Jonathan say they run, and ADC mention Jonathan, APC go to shit for their pints. They go to shake because everybody, their soul, spirit, and body. That's the one way they give Obi. They will give an Jonathan if he runs as president. But I don't know where he's going to run as president because I trust Tinubu. That man, that guy did the spirit too. If you go run as president now, if he cripple everything wey concern Jonathan for Nigeria, you no even care. You know as the eye they look, you no care. If he cripple Jonathan, but not for PDP. Forget see, if you are mentioning PDP, forget PDP. PDP is out of it. PDP don't turn to bad market, bad belle, anything party politics. PDP is out of it. They can be winning councillor for northern Nigeria, but anything PDP should be jandor for PDP for Lagos. They don't join APC. APC na 3. I will not mention it. In Lagos, APC na 3. We have the one of Faleke. We have the one of Obasa. We have the one of Jandor.
In one APC. They won't have enough to our president.
You know they hear the mandate.
Right, you don't
hear Lagos for Lagos. You know, since some of us the APC, we understand what they go on. So PDP don't lose. Let me say for southern Nigeria, there's no PDP. Okay, another election where PDP candidate. In the southeast, which PDP party they get? Or should say governor now in last term, they beg me enter APC, no agree.
But he has even denied that he will never join the
politician, be? They are putting politician. So PDP is a dead party, is a dead until elements like the most hated politician in Nigeria today, Wike is one of them. Tinubu number 1, can be Wike number 2. I don't know whether I grab you. And these are the 3 top guys. The executive is headed by Tinubu. The legislature is headed by Akpabio. The judiciary is supposed to be Kekere Ekun, but Wike. So far, Wike is a head, a leader in that PDP. None of these politicians can enter there. Even the APC themselves, they don't want to make Wike enter APC. They watch. Because you know Wala too much. You see what they do Rufai. With all Rufai did for Tinubu, they don't give us speak. They don't say all these people, they cause Wala. So far, Wike is there. There's nothing. PDP, you don't die. It's dead and buried.
Okay, let me allow you go. Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Christian. Mr. Authentic, good morning. Are you ready? No, let me have both of you for 10 minutes. Let us talk about business. Business.
Only business.
Yes, I'm talking in Ghana. No, it's business. What happened in Ghana? Nigeria must go in Ghana. Have you seen the news, Authentic?
Yes.
What do you have to do? It's a football day, but I must say, you say you are ready to play ball 5 p.m. Come. You are ready? Come at 5 p.m. What do you have to say? Let's
Very much ready.
Okay, let's talk.
Well, Nigeria must go. It will not do well to Ghanaians if Nigeria should go, because I know Nigeria is contributing enormously to the growth of their economy. Yes, Nigeria, more especially the Igbos. You saw what the Igbos are doing in the whole world, in diaspora. You know what I mean? You saw what they are doing, even within the Africans. Go to South Africa, they are dominating. They are boosting the economy with what they are doing, positive things they are doing, positive businesses they are doing to boost the economy. Because government is also collecting revenue. Well, if they say that Nigeria should go, it will affect them, you know, negatively. That I know their GDP will drop, and so many other things that are attached to it will still come. Yes, so many other things that are attached to it, because if you push them, that hatred has been registered. You know, it will not do well. Just like my fellow brother just said that instead of Africans to unite, Africa uniting to champion, because they are underdeveloped country.
Authentic, let me ask you this question. Should Jonathan face Tinubu in 2027?
Well, I don't see which party is it coming to.
PDP said that they are considering Obi or Jonathan or Saki or Makinde.
Oga, Obi should not ever go back to PDP, because PDP, I am seeing it. I'm a PDP member, you understand? But now I don't have any party that I'm supporting anymore. But all I know that if you're a good candidate that I know that this person will serve Nigerians, we bring the dividend of democracy to Nigerians, I will vote you. You understand me now? That is what I am up to. What I stand for now. I am not following PDP. To me, PDP is a dead party, and Obi should not run under PDP, because if you run, he will fail woefully. What he will do is that the ADC coalition should consider Obi, because Obi is a sellable candidate to all regions, both the east, west, north, and south. All of them are looking up to Obi. They should ADC should look up to and pick Obi as a running candidate for them to excel and take over that power from Jagaban.
Let me allow you go and get ready for a football match by 5 p.m.
No problem. I am going to play.
You just not money for drinks. So
all right.
God bless you.
I will play number
in 1 minute, sir. Should Obi join the PDP? They're asking Obi or Jonathan or Saki or Makinde. How much join us to contest? What do you have to say?
Good morning, our viewers, first of all. Thank you for being there for us. Obi joining PDP. For myself, I said no. I have my own opinion. That's why I said no. PDP has gone. Even in Nigeria today, we have somebody that can bring himself, or the system accepts one man coming up for being a candidate. Obi will excel in terms of joining party or not. If Nigeria, I'd say, let's bring somebody out. They're going to be single, not in any party. Obi is one of them. So instead of him to join PDP, let him leave for another place. Let him remain in Lagos. That is my own solution on there.
Okay, let me bring Oluwa in 1 minute because we are closing football day. Oluwa, should Obi join the PDP? Because PDP has mentioned Obi or Jonathan or Saki or Makinde, to one of them to contest against Tinubu. Which of them should Obi join the PDP?
God bless you. When you say Obi joining PDP, that means the film or the battle is already won by Jagaban. You know PDP. PDP is a pet to APC now. It's a pet party. PDP is not real PDP anymore. You see, the main PDP they have left, they form ADC. Is it also? The way you now say PDP want to wrestle power, which PDP? When we can see the authorized signature of the PDP. UK is PDP and it's Jagababwe, so anything PDP can never work. So let him join ADC and form a serious alliance and be a president, not a vice.
Should Jonathan join the
if Jonathan come outside today say one contest, he go won, but not under PDP. You see, when you say PDP is already dismantled. The game is over for PDP because the occupancy of PDP, they are not PDP anymore. They are PDP APC. So it's not possible.
Oluwa, today's our football match today. Are you ready now?
I believe that I will score.
You will score?
I will score. But that money will come to pass if I score.
No, I don't know when that money come to. That was the last time.
The document promise is still relevant.
But they should watch. They watch. We'll be reading their comments. God bless you, Oluwa. Let me close. Let us go and get ready. All my viewers, God bless. I must say a very big thank you. I mean, a very big thank you to Jim, sir. I'm serious here. I'm serious 100%. 100%. Governor, God bless you. God bless you, Mr. Christian. There's one reason for that. God bless all of you. Thanks for coming. On Monday, we'll be back here live. God bless you all. Our football match, stay tuned. By 5 p.m., we'll straight live. Drop a comment and whatever I want to see. You see them. Kenjo Ogba, the Palace, we are ready. God bless you all.